Okay, I got my brake drums turned. You can see they're real shiny now on the inside, so that's good. So I'm going to put these on, and hopefully brake shudder will be gone, but we'll see. Okay, so they're on, and I don't know if you can hear that. There's still one spot where they're grabbing. So I don't know, maybe that's just the way they're going to be. But I don't know. I'm skeptical that this fixed the problem. But I'm going to take it for a ride, and we'll see. Okay, so now after the brake drums have been turned, whenever I hit the brakes, it still shakes a little bit. It's not as bad as it was. It got better, but it's still not great. So I don't know if they just need adjusted more or what the problem is now. I do think it got better, but like I said, it's still not great. So I still have to mess with them some more. The pedal does travel farther though, so that's kind of interesting. Check it out, loyal viewers. Got a GoPro. Let's get excited for that. Some hopefully some better truck videos. We'll see how it goes. Well, the GoPro is great, except the audio is terrible. So I'm going to just kind of annotate these videos for now, like I'm doing right here. I guess I get a microphone or something, but that seems like that'll kind of be a pain. So until I figure out a better way to do audio with the GoPro, this is what it's going to be. Anyway, so after taking the truck for a test drive, seeing that it still needed something done with the brakes, I'm going to try one more time to adjust the front brakes and hope that that fixes the problem. So I'm going to jack the truck up. I'm not actually going to take the wheels off, as you'll see. I'm just going to jack it up. And right now I'm trying to make sure I can still get in and adjust those drums. If you've never adjusted drum brakes, basically there's a slot on the inside of the wheel, and as you can see, you can stick a straight screwdriver in there. And there's something, it's kind of shaped like a gear. And whenever you stick that screwdriver in there, you can hit the gear teeth with the screwdriver. And depending on which way you move the screwdriver, you can either turn that gear, one way or the other, and that basically pushes the brake shoes out towards the drum or pulls them away from the drum. So it just kind of adjusts. You can adjust each wheel individually, so that way, all the brake shoes are the same distance from the brake drums before you hit the brakes. So that's what I'm going to do here. Right now, I'm going to jack the truck up, and then we'll move on with adjusting the right brake shoes. And I'm only going to do the right front just because the truck was pulling to the right a little bit whenever I hit the brakes. So that's why I'm just going to do the right front for now. Okay, so it's all jacked up. Oh, no, not quite. I never jack it up quite high enough. Every time I do it, then I have to jack it up a little bit more to get the jack stand up under it. That's what I'm doing now. Probably swearing at it. Okay, so that's good. So now I'm going to let it down and try to spin the wheel, but the wheel's going to be touching the ground a little bit, I think, if I remember right. Yeah, so now I have to jack it up even more. I really need to get this thing inside a garage. That would be great. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, now, should be ready to go at this point, I think, if I remember right. Alright, there. Now, as I was turning the wheel, I could feel that it was sticking a good bit. It wasn't turning very freely. I kept having to grab the wheel to keep it moving. So these brake shoes definitely were too close to the drum. So I'm trying to figure out which way is the correct way right now. And I ended up figuring out that pushing the screwdriver down was what loosened the brake shoes. So what I'm doing right now is wrong. But in order to figure that out, I had to do it a couple times to feel that the brake shoes were getting tighter, and then I realized my mistake. So yeah, if you go to do this, I don't know if all brake shoes like this are the same. I would guess they probably are, just the way they'd be threaded. You want to do the opposite of what I was doing right there. You want to push the screwdriver down. And here I got a different screwdriver so that it would fit in behind the jack stand. Yeah, that's the way you want to do it if you want to loosen it. Okay, so I'm just spinning the wheel again, trying to see if it's loose enough, and yeah, at that point it was good. So the next video should be a test drive with the newly adjusted brakes, and hopefully that'll clear up any issues that I was having. We'll see.